Alright, so here we are, guys, at my marvelous camp. So it's a really big day, guys. Really big day for us. Today is decoration day. On my last video, somebody commented that my vending machines in my camp just don't seem very welcoming. And that is an enormous problem. This is a huge issue that we have to solve right now. So what we're gonna do is just grab a rug, a nice rug that just has some flowers on it. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and it screams, "Welcome, stranger. Welcome to my beautiful home. You are very welcome to be here. I like your presence. I want you to come more often." What says that more than little pretty flowers? Nothing. Nothing says that more than little pretty flowers. So now we have to make our shop more welcoming. And I can't use the same rug because that would just be redundant and stupid. So we have to find a better rug. A rug that just yells, "Come here, little guy. Come here, little fella. Come and buy some stuff, young fella." And what says that more than a big old rocket ship rug? Nothing. So now, when a young traveler walks upon this camp, they're gonna say, "Wow, this guy, oh my god. He's got vending machines, he's got turrets on his roof, I feel safe, and now I even feel welcome." This is a welcoming rug. I am just so welcomed. I feel like he wants me to be here, and he wants me to be here more often too. And I love this guy. You know, I think I saw some vending machines over there, but I'm kind of scared now that I saw the turrets on the roof. Oh my god. It's a rocket ship rug. It's a rug with rocket ships. I am just so welcomed. I should be here. I should be here all the time. I need to come back, maybe, in a couple days when I have some more caps to spend, but for now, I'm just so welcomed, and I'm gonna buy some stuff from this guy. And that is exactly what we want to see from these young travelers. We want them to be here. The problem, however, is that they walk into my house and they see a couple chairs, but it's a chair for one guy. It's a chair for two guys. Two chairs? There's two chairs for two guys. And if two guys are already at my camp just chilling, just looking out into the distance, into the water, they're just gonna be like, "Man, all these chairs are taken up and I just have nowhere to place my rump. I have nowhere to sit. This is just the worst place to be right now. I am no longer feeling welcomed, and I have to leave and never come back." And this, my friends, is how we solve this problem. We're gonna build a couch, just a red couch. It's soft, it's nice, it's the same color as the chairs. It matches the color scheme. And now, when somebody walks in to my camp, such as this friendly fellow, he's gonna walk in and be like, "You know what? I'm feeling welcomed right now. These roses are doing it for me. I'm feeling so welcome. This is great. I love this place. Oh my god, there are two guys sitting in these chairs." But that's not a problem because now I can sit on this couch. And I can even bring a friend. I can bring a friend, or maybe even probably just one friend, to sit down on this couch, because there honestly is not that much room on this couch. But now we can just have ourselves a little party. Just a tiny party, not just a couple fellows. Not a huge party yet, because we just don't have that much seating, but this is enough seating for now, I think. This is a good amount of seating. We have two guys looking out into the water, and we just have a couple fellas just chilling on the couch, and that's great. Now they're feeling welcomed, and they can just talk to everyone. Oh my god, somebody purchased my Nuka-Cola. I love you. You are literally the best person I could find in this whole wasteland. I wish he would have bought more. On second thought, I don't like that guy. He is a terrible guy, and I hope he never comes back. Oh my, what do we have here? We have another young traveler, and he loves my window. He's loving every minute of it. I love this guy. He's got a big head. It's a little bit too big for him, but he'll grow into it one day. He's just a young guy. He's a little wandering baby, but one day he's going to be a wandering man. And oh my god, he's got a claw. He's got that is a fierce claw. He wants to fight me. Here, young traveler, do not fight me. What you want to do is you want to follow me. Come this way. Come over here. Come look at this. Come check it out, young follower, young traveler. Come look. Come. Look at this. Buy something. Buy something from this vending machine now, or I will murder you, cubby. Thank you. Now that we have this little boy entertained, let's get back to business, fellas, shall we? So now the dinner party is going. We have some people looking out into the water, and we have some people on the couch, and everybody's just cutting it up, just chatting, just having a good old time with their fellas. Sir, can you please leave? I'm in the middle of something right now. This is not the place for you. Like I was saying, they're just having a good old time, and it's a dinner party, but the problem is that there is no dinner. So we really have to fix that right now. So here it is. Now we just have a nice dining table. It's just a picnic table, but you know, this is a dinner party, and now we have some place to put our dinner. So now they can just come outside and use the cooking station, you know, just whip up some fantastic meals, and they'll bring it inside, and they'll put it up, they'll just set it all up on this good old picnic table, and they'll just have a feast. And it'll just be the most lively dinner party you have ever seen in your entire life. And that is good. So now my dinner partiers are just partying and having their dinner and eating, and they're just chatting it up and having a good time. But eventually the conversation runs out and they have nothing to talk about. And they look around to try to find something to talk about, and they don't even see anything. They just see some windows, but how long can you talk about a window before that gets old? At least 20 minutes. But once that 20 minutes is up, you have nothing to talk about. So now we have to fix that. We have to have some stuff in here to look at that looks good, that people can talk about. And what do people love to talk about more than anything? Cats. They love to talk about cats, guys. I mean, seriously, every day I wake up in the morning and my friends call me and they're like, hey man, did you see that cat last night? And I was like, no, what cat? And then they send me a cat picture and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad you sent me that. Oh my God, this guy is ruining my day. I am so... Where did he go? Well, he is gone now, and that is exactly what I want, because my partiers are just having a great dinner party, and they're talking about cats now, guys. They're having the best conversation of their entire lives, and it is about a cute cat that they saw on Twitter last week, and they're sending it around, and everybody's having a good time, but they can only talk about cats for about 2 hours, and that is not going to cut it. I need to have people at my house even longer. How could you possibly accomplish such a task, such a demanding task? People literally don't talk about anything except for cats these days. There's all this hubbub about cats, and nobody wants to talk about red barns and nature. Well, you're right about that. But there is something that people love to talk about more than cats. And that, my friends, is kittens. People love talking about kittens. I could talk about kittens for at least 3 hours. And so could Cubby here. Whenever he finishes shooting me, you're not getting anywhere, Buster. I regenerate health because I am a happy camper. You should leave. You should go and never come back. Your head is big and you should feel bad about that. You're wasting all of your ammo and you're wasting my time. Now stay out and go home. Guys, I really wish it didn't come to this, but this man really leaves me no choice. I need him off my property now, and my turrets are doing nothing about it. So what I'm going to do now is eliminate this pest from existence. He's going to leave, and hopefully he never comes back. So I'm just going to lead him over here to turret range and just start firing off and kill him. Cubby, are you being serious right now? I don't have any stim... Oh yeah, I do. I'm good. Cubby, you should have came prepared, boy. You got nothing. You're gonna leave now and you're never gonna come back. Come here, Cubby. No, don't run. That doesn't work here. You can't...
I like to have fun.
Okay, Cubby. You wanna play rough?
Ouch!
And that, my friends, is how you kill a young wanderer with a head that was just too big. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh yeah, I can take his stuff. Okay, sure. Let me take it all. Later. And that, my friends, is why you never won a challenge. A person with a camp as marvelous as this. When you walk upon a camp that is so welcoming, and you see a party going on inside, and you see turrets on the roof, you should say to yourself, this is a good guy. This is a guy that I want to be friends with. I should not try to murder him. And he just keeps coming back for more. I cannot believe this guy. This is the worst guy.
This will be a harsh lesson.
Well, that's how you do it, guys. You stab him in the face. And now hopefully he doesn't come back again, because I am really getting tired of his shenanigans. Oh my god, look at what he has done to my cat picture. Unbelievable. Now I have to store this thing and put it back on the wall. Oh wait, the wall has bullet holes, not the painting. Oh my god, I have to replace the wall? This is ridiculous. Well, you know what? That didn't work either, but I think a cat picture with bullet holes in it is an even more stimulating conversation piece. So, joke's on him. I came out ahead on this one. So now the people sitting on this side of the table are talking about kittens. Oh, shit. Put the wrong picture up. So now the people on this side of the table are talking about cats. The people on this side of the table are talking about kittens. And the conversation is just going on for hours and hours and hours. But that is not enough. Hours and hours and hours is not an acceptable length of time for my dinner party to go on for. We have to have even more conversation pieces within our house. And for that, we need a clock. So that somebody might say, wow, would you look at the time? I think it's time for me to go home. Wait, that is not what I want them to say. On second thought, let's take away the clock and replace it with a picture of a dog, a little puppy. Because what do people love talking about just as much as kittens? Puppies. They love talking about puppies. I have seen someone talk puppies for over 6 days straight, and that is good. But now the dinner partiers have talked about cats, they've talked about kittens, they talked about puppies, and they are completely out of things to talk about because people literally do not talk about anything other than those things. So we have to do something to fill that silence. We have to do something to fill the room with just some magical noises that you can tap your feet to. And for that, we need a jukebox. Now we're at a point where people have talked about cats, they've talked about kittens, they've talked about puppies. Now somebody can get up from the dinner table, walk over to the jukebox and be like, hey, that's a nice jukebox you got. And I will be like, yes, thank you. I worked really hard on this thing. He's gonna be like, hey, this jukebox ain't working. And then he kicks the jukebox and it still does not work. Well, you know what? There is a reason why it is not working. Because it requires 2 power. That is why. So we have to fix that problem because it is a big one. Place a good old generator right there, a good old power conduit. And now this show is on the road. This ship has sailed. This show is just geared up and going. It's on its way. This is a lively party. People have talked about cats. People have talked about kittens. They've talked about puppies. They have tapped their feet to a funky little ditty for some time now. But now I think it is time for them to go home because they have been sitting here for at least a week straight and they have eaten all the food in my house and I'm honestly ready for them to go. They need to leave. But before they do that, they probably need to buy some snacks and just buy some stuff to entertain them while they're on the road, while they're heading back to their place of residence. So they're gonna come over here and they're gonna see this welcome mat and they're gonna be like, wow, I'm a young kid, I'm a young buck and this really pleases me. This is really a nice rug, I like this, I'm feeling welcomed. But honestly, this is just, I feel welcomed, but I'm not entertained. I need to be entertained. And I am not entertained right now, so we have to fix that. And what is more entertaining for a young buck out in the wild? A good old basketball hoop. Just shooting some hoops with the boys. And it's just short enough that they can jump up and hopefully grab the net. And they can tell their friends that they dunked it, even though they only grabbed the net. Because that's what kids do. So while they're waiting on their parents to buy some stuff out of the vending machine so that they can have some snacks on the way home, they can shoot some buckets with their good old pals and grab the net and tell their friends that they dunked the ball when they weren't looking. And that, my friends, is how you entertain a couple of kooky kids when their parents are trying to buy stuff out of the vending machine and the kids won't be quiet. So now we have just had the most excellent party. People have talked about cats, they've talked about kittens, they've talked about puppies, they have tapped their toes to a funky little ditty, and it is time for them to go home. So they go out here and buy some snacks for the trek home, and while the kids are waiting, they're just shooting some hoops and grabbing the net and telling their friends they dunked the ball when they really didn't. And it is a good time, and now they're ready to go. But man, they are just tired. They are pooped. They are literally pooped. They have to poop. And they come back, they knock on the door, and they're like, hey, where's the toilet? Where is a bathroom that I could possibly poop in? That I could sit my rump on and just push out a big old rolled up pancake? I would have to say, I'm sorry, sir. I don't have a place for you to push out a big old pancake from your butt. And that's a problem. I do not want to tell my guests that. I never want to have to utter those words. So we're going to have to fix that. And looking around my house right now, I do not have a place for a bathroom. There is no space in here. So we are just going to have to add on a brand new section to the house. I was thinking I could put the bathroom right here because this is such a convenient place and it's kind of out of the way of everything else. But honestly, I don't want my guests to come in here and squeeze a big old rolled up pancake out of their butt and stink up the rest of the house right next to the dinner party. So that just ain't gonna cut it, Chief. So we had to find somewhere somewhere else. And you know what? I think this is good. This is out of the way, and I'm having a dinner party, so obviously I've gotten my work done for the day, so that it's okay if they stink up my workspace a little bit. But here it is. This is where the bathroom is going to go. And here you have it. You just open the door up and you walk in. Oh no, it's on the wrong side, I think. I need to place it on the other side. This could not work. This pushes them out. You want them to go into the bathroom. We have to replace this door. This is not good. This is a bad door. Okay, so now we have a door that opens the right way. So you walk into the bathroom, and here it is. This is the bathroom. Now we have to have some bathroom stuff. We have to have a place to poop. And here it is, a place to poop. But what happens if my guest comes down here and they deliver a big brown fire truck, and it is just big, it is nasty, it smells bad, it is stinking up the whole house, and honestly, the toilet paper just ain't cutting it, Chief. They're gonna need a little bit something more. They're gonna have to clean themselves up a little bit after that one. It is big, it is messy, and they need a place to take a bath. So we're gonna have to give them a place to take a bath, because we do not want them leaving brown streaks throughout my house, because that is not it. So there we go. My guest does their business, and they have a calamity, a catastrophe happen where they need to take a bath after such a vicious battle on the toilet, and they come over here, they take a bath, they clean themselves so they don't stink anymore, they're not leaving big brown streaks all over my apartment, and they're done. So they leave the bathroom and they go back outside, and they bought their snacks already, and they go home. And it has just been such a great day. This party has been going on for a week, and it has been a good week. I have had a lot of fun with my guests. They have had a lot of fun in my house, talking about cats, talking about kittens, talking about puppies, talking about nothing, and just tapping their toes to a funky little ditty. And what a day this has been, and I am so happy. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time. Later.